But saying we're removing OEI, we are not. We're removing current OEI protection, but we will always have OEI protection off the departure end of the runway. The second thing is we're decreasing the safety level. We're not going below the minimum, because if it was below the minimum, we just wouldn't take off. But we have decreased the level of safety. Now again, if council decides that that decrease in safety and the hit to the airport in the future, that's council's decision. But I just want to make sure that when we make statements that we're being factually correct. We are not removing OEI, and we are reducing the level of safety.
Yeah, and in fact, I think because I'm hearing, maybe I'm just not saying it right. Maybe you didn't hear what the committee said, but I agree with you 100%. Right. So I don't. And when I'm speaking here in sort of short tongue, it's not the full statement that should be said. I agree with you. Right. We're not just eliminating OEI. OEI is still going to exist because you're going to have to account for what happens when one engine does go out. Right. Agreed. We're eliminating OEI as it exists today with that protections. And I actually don't disagree with you either. We are absolutely lowering that threshold, that extra buffer of safety that we had. I'm not disagreeing with that either. So I think where the sentiments got crossed was that what I saw in the report and what Commissioner Hendricks came up and said made it sound as though we were actually going to threaten the safety of our passengers, and that there's a bare minimum threshold that we have to meet. But I would agree with you. We are absolutely before, right? Or I wouldn't say before. Currently, what we have today, right? There is an extra buffer of safety in there. So I don't disagree with you on that either. So I think in that sense, right, that we are speaking about the same thing. And I don't think that's being. I don't think the committee misunderstood that. I think they understood that. Hey, we have this buffer of OEI. If we do eliminate that,
the comment that safety was a red herring, because it really isn't. I guess the technical response would be the level of safety.
Yes.
So again, we're not going to do anything unsafe. As a commercial pilot, I'm not going to take off. Forget about you sitting in the back of my airplane. I want to live. So, I'm not going to do it. And you just benefit because you're sitting 100 feet behind me. But the level of safety is definitely reduced because we've taken away that buffer, and now we will have more airplanes operating at the minimum. And that's where a mistake by a pilot, a mistake by an air traffic controller, now we may not recover from those kinds of mistakes on a far greater number of flights than what we currently have today.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I think there's potentially mixing of kind of words to be exact on, but I think that is, at least that's my clear understanding of it, and I think the committee understands as well that by removing the OEI, there is a buffer of, where right now we have an extra cushion for, I don't know whenever it's used, but
different from every airplane on every day.
Yeah, but we're definitely not going to go beyond that. It's sort of our minimum standard of safety that we have to.
Because the FAA won't allow the airlines to do it. So it's not.
And we wouldn't want to do it either. Yeah, we would want to do it either. So. Yeah.